welcome back here once again, people. And because, we can't go a week without them trying to destroy something, let's get into what Marvel slash Disney slash MCU is planning to do in their never-ending quest to destroy the character of Namor before he even arrives for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Should they even call it Black Panther Wakanda Forever? But let's get into this article here. Marvel Studios executive Victoria Alonso, the queen of woke at Marvel herself. I hear that they give offerings of movies and things so she could just decide what to destroy, but that's probably just a rumor anyway. Provides new definition for Namor's name in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Apparently they're going to be changing ways names. That's going to there, you'll see. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is not only attempting to change how Namor's name is pronounced and how he receives his name, but it also appears the film might be changing what his name means entirely. In a recently released clip for the upcoming film, the character that Marvel Studios is marketing as Namor tells Leticia Wright Shuri, "My enemies call me Namor." Actor Tenoch Huerta, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct, pronounces the word Namor. Namor, okay, instead of how it is traditionally pronounced as Namor. So it's pronounced as Namor instead of Namor, okay. Producer Nate Moore explained the decision to change the character's pronunciation in an interview with Phase Zero. He noted Namor, I would say, is obviously given that name also by someone in the film, so it's not even something that is from him. But there is certainly a way that a Spanish speaker or even a Mayan speaker would say Namor versus a way that an English speaker or somebody who's a little bit more Western in slang might say Namor. And we thought that was just interesting. Now, just to pop in here and say this. In the comics, Namor is from Atlantis. They're not doing that this time around, what I understand. Some kind of Mayan culture kind of thing going on here. That's what this is about. It's a reality that people face, and it felt more genuine than having everybody to pronounce it correctly, to be quite honest. So you don't understand what the hell he means by that. Moore's explanation along with the clip also reveals the film is changing how Namor receives his name. Instead of receiving his name from his mother, Princess Fen, when he is born, he's now receiving the name from his enemies. Okay, so this is it here, showing from Saga of the Submariner #1 from Marvel. This is Namor when he was born. It means avenging son, apparently. Okay, but that sounds pretty interesting, to be honest with you. Really interesting. Now Marvel Studios executive producer Victoria Alonso revealed the character's name has a completely new meaning as well. As detailed in the panels above, his name means avenging son. Yes, this is not a new meaning. It arrived when the character was first introduced to comic book readers back in Marvel Comics #1 in 1939. As you can see below, the panel reads, "And so Namor, the avenging son, faces the surface men of the world in what promises to be mortal combat." If this still isn't enough evidence in the Saga of Submariner #2, it's made abundantly clear when Namor tells Dormer, "My name means avenging son." That's what it is. This apparently is no longer the meaning of his name, according to Victoria Alonso, who told Deadline in Spanish that Namor is El Niño Sin Amor, or the boy without love. Oh God, here we go. She then added, "Por eso le des Namor, el niño que creció sin amor." Namor, that roughly translates to, this is why he's called Namor, the boy who grew up without love. So clearly we're going to get some nonsense where he's the boy who grew up without love and he needs a hug. So he's doing all this stuff because he needs somebody to hug him. Christ almighty. As you can see in the panels, it's hard to imagine that Namor grew up without love. His mother, Princess Fen, clearly loved him dearly. Not only did his mother love him, but he also drew the attention of the Atlantean, who would become his primary love interest, Dorma. The saga of the Submariner #2 reveals how often back then other eyes must have watched me. Their tears mingled with the salty sea as I cavorted with Brea, Merona, and now even a girl cousin. Poor Dorma. One day I would realize she was the love of my life. Okay. And by the off chance Alonso is referring to Namor's conception, well, that doesn't make any sense either. In Marvel Comics #1, it's revealed that Princess Fen fell in love with the unnamed naval commander, that would later be revealed to be Leonard Mackenzie. The two even got married and Namor was their son. Princess Fen tells Namor, well, as time went on, the commander and I fell in love and were married by their own ritual. And all the while I was giving secret information back to our people. If what Alonso is claiming is how they are defining Namor's name in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's another example that the character they are promoting as Namor for Black Panther Wakanda Forever is not actually Namor, but just a character using the same spelling of his name, given it's not even pronounced the way it has been pronounced for almost a century. This character has a drastically different backstory. He's not an Atlantean, true. He's from a civilization called Talokan instead. His character design doesn't even resemble Namor from the comics. His mother doesn't give him his name, instead his enemies do. Whoever they are, his name is pronounced differently, and now his name doesn't even mean avenging son. Now, I don't even know where to start in regards to what they're trying to do with this character, because it's clearly not Namor. Yes, they have him with the wings on his ankle to fly around, which doesn't make any sense because he's not Namor. But this whole thing here with Princess Fen and the naval commander Leonard Mackenzie, and how she was secretly sending information back there, this sounds like something, had you adapted, would have made plenty sense. You could have gone with a story like, he was in love with her, he found out what she was doing, but he still decided to help her. They wanted peace. The surface world found out about it and attacked, and then they tried to cover it up. All this time knowing about Atlantis and all of this, and that's why Namor is back now looking for vengeance because the surface world attacked and killed some of his people. So you have an actual thing here. His name is Avenging Son. That's why he's called Namor. He's coming back. That sounds interesting, because keep in mind, remember in the first Avengers movie, Tony Stark told Loki, if we can't save our friends, you'll be damn sure we'll avenge them. So that could come back as a reference now to Namor looking to avenge the people who would have been killed when the surface world attacked Atlantis. So he has a reason for his vengeance to come back now. This plays into it. Or you're coming out here telling people that, you're changing the way the name sounds, how he got it, what it means. This is clearly not Namor. This is clearly just somebody that they use. Even the design, I have said, doesn't look good. Because you could have taken Namor's design from the Marvel comics. The ones that they made later, a couple years ago, that where he had actual outfit, not just the swim trunks or hot pants, whatever you want to call it. It would have looked really good. Now you have him looking, like I've said it before, I say it again, like some kind of Mayan stripper. That's what it is. You set out to completely destroy this character before they even arrive in cinema. What is this character supposed to be? Who is this Namor? I don't know, because it's clearly not the Namor everybody would know. And listen to this what they've done here, the original origin story for Namor would make more sense if it got adapted. That would be really interesting. That would be something for people to really latch on to. You have an actual plot, you have an actual character who would essentially plot, and you would make it work. But in this Marvel phase bar, it's all about hugs, feelings, and crappy deludes, and that's all that they want. And destroy Namor before he even shows up. You know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell, be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.